One piece should suffice. I'll relieve you of that. Looks like the ceremonial baggy cap of the royal huntsman. A small Orcan bulldog.
Really?
Why, yes, and that's how, after 700 winters of loneliness, I finally... But I'll tell you the rest later, my child. The turnip face is back.
Now she can come with us. The Lily Queen. The Summerling. Oh no, we'll have to free him.
I'm sure he's all right.
What's he doing there?
I'm only looking.
Good. Because this is my favorite stone.
You must be the scholar's imp, aren't you?
No, I'm a Capercaillie. A Capercaillie, and you won't catch me.
Do you know where his cave is?
Do I? Do I?
Oh, good. Where is it?
I'm not telling. I'm not a snitch. Nasty little.
My, that was quite a splash.
You've ruined my pipeweed. It's all wet. Wet, wet, wet.
And you're bald too.
What? A bald head? Where is my hat? My hat?
Well, imp. I caught you, so you'd better take us to the fairy scholar now.
Am I supposed to wander the world without a hat on my head? I want a new one.
Where am I supposed to get a new hat?
And new weed for the pipe. I'm demanding that too.
Well, imp. Here's a hat for you, decorated and all.
This reeks of horse drool. But it has some nice thingamajiggies on the rim. Even better looking than the old one.
Well, imp. Do you want this pipeweed?
Yes, yes. I'm not choosy in that respect. The most important thing is that it stings in the throat.
There, now you have what you wanted.
Just one more thing.
No, by all 12, not one thing more.
You don't have a sense of humor, do you? Well then, listen carefully. 70 paces towards where the thistles have no heads. 21 paces towards where the sunbeams are bent in a circle. 9 paces towards where the mushrooms have wings. There you'll find my friend in a hidden cave. As long as he's not down in the maze near his fairy artifact, that is.
That's easy. Come on, Geron.
What?
That was easy. But there's nobody here.
Damn, that imp duped us.
Wait, didn't he say the fairy scholar is examining an artifact deep down in the mountain?
That's right. So we'll have to go looking for him there. But without a map of the cave system, we'll never be able to find him.
You must free him. Do you always have to break things?
You wanted me to set it free.
But not like that. Things shouldn't be broken.
It's just a jar.
Yes, just a jar. But at some point everything will fall apart. And everything will be dark and grey.
Why don't you fix it then?
This is the last time I'm doing this for you.
That's what you said the day before yesterday.
I hate you.
No, you don't. Why don't you fix it?
This is the last...
That's what you said.
I hate...
Why don't you fix...
This is the last...
That's what you...
I hate...
Why don't you...
This is the...
That's what you...
I hate...
Why don't you...
This is the last...
That's what you said.
I hate...
Why don't you...
This is the...
That's what you...
I hate...
Why don't you...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't you...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't you...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't you...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't you...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't you...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't you...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't you...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't you...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't you...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't you...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't you...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't you...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't you...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Such an ordeal. Why don't you...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't...
This is the...
That's what...
I hate...
Why don't...
This is the...
That's what...
I...
Why don't...
This is the...
That's what...
I...
Why don't...
This is the...
That's what...
I...
Why don't...
This is the...
That's...
I...
Why don't...
This is the...
That's what...
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 I...
Such an ordeal. What's that supposed to depict?
Turn it around.
There's nothing on the back.
No, I meant the other way.
What other way?
Oh, you have no sense for art at all. What is this?
There's something written on this one that I can't decipher. Only charcoal and ashes left.
Why, that's not a vase. Oh, look! That's taking too much time. Come on, let's ask the imp.
Wait!
Oh no!
What's wrong?
There are orcs down at the lake.
Damn! They must have followed our tracks. We should hurry up. I used to draw with charcoal as a child.
Can you draw me in 3 dimensions?
3 dimensions? I haven't got the slightest idea what you mean.
What's that supposed to be?
It shows statues with swords. Perhaps a piece of art. I used to draw with charcoal as a child.
Can you draw me in 3?
I haven't got... If the numbers on the stone tablet are right, the fairy artifact must be there. I think I know where the explorer is now. I'll just draw the map on the backside.
Garon, you have to promise that the explorer won't send me home.
All right, I promise. Right, straight ahead, twice left, 3 times straight ahead. Come on, I know where we have to go now. All hail the 12. Are you the fairy scholar?
By Fabulon's crown and Farendel's fingerweb, a fairy, in flesh and blood. Let me have a look at you, glistening maiden. What portal have you come through? Which world do you belong to? No, don't tell me. Tall and without wings, not a Ladifari. And no creek or tree on you, so neither a nymph nor a dryad.
I am Nuri Dari Nelavanda. Can you help me so that I can use magic again, without any pain and loss?
An inquisitive fairy. Wait, I have to focus my mind.
I want to stay in this world and wander free like the raven and live through adventures with Garon. Can you help me?
Only 3 times am I allowed to err.
Master fairy scholar?
Oh, another... Oh, a human.
My name is Garon. We've come to seek your counsel. You are the fairy scholar, right?
Giacomo Nauta, sage of the spheres, temporal analyst, and fairy scholar. That hits the nail on the head, I should say. But just one moment, young man. Please do not touch those fairy crystals, Nuridara Nelavanda. Interference, you know. Where were we, my boy?
Fairy crystals?
Nuri can't use magic in this world.
Don't touch under any circumstances.
Whoops!
Save yourselves!
Ah!
Here, take a mouthful.
Oh, black fortunes. The fairy artifact. Millennia. Gone in a blink of an eye.
We have to save Nuri. She's been cut off from us, and she seems to be in shock.
Am I surprised? She just had to touch the crystals. Your ferry has to find another way out.
But the orcs are on that side, and they've surely been following us. Nuri mustn't fall into their hands.
I can draw a safe passage back for her, but I'd need the notebook from my backpack.
Very well. The notebook it shall be. The arm of the fairy knight statue. The other half is lodged beneath this statue. Your stick is broken. Nuri, could you please? Well, good, thanks.
Atial nemune du leval. Is man trairelli. Is lera man frairelli.
The stick fits perfectly into the hole left by the sword handle.
Unmulila, Karen.
Here. This is for your ferry. The way out of the mountain. She must run to the mill that's marked here. That's where we'll meet again. Follow the directions to the mill. You can't miss it. The way should be safe. Come, my boy. It's time to leave. So the seer wants to get hold of Nuri Darin Elevanda. Satinav. History has a way of repeating itself.
What do you mean by that?
Once before, the seer abused fairies by making them play the harp for him, until they lost their magic and fell victim to the darkness.
Nuri called them sad fairies. The seer sent them to follow our tracks.
Possible. Quite possible.
You fought alongside the king's heroes?
Hezinda forbid. I'd make a knight of miserable stature. When the young king asked me for help, the seer had long been in captivity, but I sealed the fairy gate in the stone oak forest.
So that was you?
For all time, the hardest decision in my whole life. But other fairies might have reached Andagast to play the harp.
How come you didn't find Nuri at the ferry gate back then?
There were rumors in those times that the heroes had saved a fairy from the seer's clutches, but nobody felt it necessary to introduce her to me before they let her go.
Satinav. Satinav. The Raven mentioned the name once. Can you tell me more about Satinav?
You mean the steersman of the barge of time? The irresistible? Satinav was a mighty demigod who descended to the underworld to conquer the barge of time. But the gods punished him for his sacrilege. Now he's chained to the helm of the barge for all eternity and watches the stream of time. He and he alone can see the past and the future, but not even he can change either of them.
Is that why we see the damage the ravages of Satinav cause everywhere?
Yes. Yet the damage they cause is not the same in every world.
Is there really no way to change the future?
Future? Past? What do those words mean? Tomorrow becomes yesterday quite fast, doesn't it?
The seer has seen the future. Mine too.
Don't believe what every blind man claims to have seen.
Why Nuri? There must be other fairies somewhere.
A good question. What do you know about Nuri and her homeworld?
Nuri never told me anything about her background.
Perhaps she was scared.
Of her home.
Or her past. The magic of the fairies can turn whole worlds upside down.
You mean Nuri's world might have changed since she's been here?
Well, that's why she came here in the first place.
Nuri can't use magic, or she'll either die or lose her soul.
I see.
We hoped you could help us.
I'm afraid I'd have to know more about the world she came from.
Do you know where Nuri comes from?
I was never able to explore the world behind the stone oak forest portal before I sealed it. But I have a theory. Nuri's home world might be the fairyland Narutvana.
Nairutvana.
A colourful place. A land of bliss.
That doesn't sound too bad, does it? I wonder why she refuses to go back there. Do you know more about the magic harp?
It can only be played by the hands of a fairy. A human, even the seer, would perish in the attempt. That's because it was built by fairies.
What for?
It must harbour great power. Power that suits the seer well. Unfortunately, its whereabouts are unknown. We could examine it further otherwise. The Academy of Magicians never broke their silence about it to me. I can't blame them.
But why is it in our world and not with the fairies?
That's one thing that must be discovered. There must be records of Andergast in the Academy.
Did you know the seer?
No. But people told many stories about him. Rumours, you know?
What rumours?
That he had been born blind, yet touched by Satinav. Or cursed. He saw the future of others, but it was always death, mischief, and bad luck. Never any good or favourable things. Others claimed he was a warlock, driven by the desire to make his prophecies come true.
The seer once prophesied misfortune for me too. Is he trying to make that true also?
I am sure he has other goals. His own goals.
I don't know how long I'll be able to protect Nuri.
The burden you are carrying doesn't belong on your shoulders alone, Geron.
What do you mean?
Considering what he plans to do to Nuri, I will do everything in my power to help you.
My head is buzzing. If Nuri falls into the hands of the seer, she'll be doomed.
He'll force her to unleash dark fairy magic on Andergast.
But to what end?
He is a seer. It has to be related to the future. After all the things he did in the past, we have to expect the worst. Your mentor only saw one way to prevent it all from happening.
I cannot kill Nuri, not even if our world will be saved from doom by doing it.
Geron, I'll never allow even one hair on Nuri Daranelavander's head to be touched.
I am prepared to do whatever it takes.
So why don't we take her back to her world?
Nuri doesn't want to go back to her world.
But that's the only way. No matter what she fears, you'll have to take her back there. Otherwise, she'll die.
But haven't you sealed the gate to Nuri's world forever?
And it can never be reopened again. That's right. But there might be a second portal to Narutvana. It is said to be located in the Swamps of Lament, deep in the no-man's land of the Brinask Marshes.
Where exactly can I find this fairy gate?
There's a colleague of mine staying in Enqui. Meander Goswin. He has in his possession the crystal of Narutvana. It's a magic prism that points the way to the fairy gate. And it opens the gate as well. Or so I hope. In the meantime, I'll go to Andergast to research the whereabouts of the magic harp in the academy there. And who knows? Perhaps we'll find a way of rendering the harp harmless.
So it shall be.
Here, take these notes for your voyage. You will find Goswin's address, and all my knowledge concerning the fairy gate and the realm behind it.
I'm ready. Enqui, Meander Goswin, fairy prisms, swamps of lament, and soon Nuri will be home.
Wait. They say a mighty, very dangerous creature guards the fairy gate.
What kind of a creature, pray tell?
Its eye is said to petrify all living beings, just like a basilisk.
I was expecting as much. There's always a catch. Are there any other fairy gates? Ones that aren't as far away?
Those gates lead to different worlds in which Nuri would have to die. We cannot take that risk.
How can I get past the guardian of the gate?
No one has ever returned to give an answer to that question. Cheer up. Your namesake, St. Geron, once fought against the Basilisk King.
He was the mightiest hero of all time, and he possessed the divine sword Seven-Stroke.
There's a hero inside everyone.
Why don't you go to Enqui, and I'll research the harp in Andergast?
The magicians weren't exactly my friends back then, but do you honestly believe they'd let someone like you into the academy?
All right, forget it.
Now our ways must part, Geron. Protect Nuri's life for all it's worth. Take her back home where she can be happy.
You have my thanks for everything. Wish me luck.
You will find your way. We'll meet again in Andergast.
Nuri, are you there? Oh!
You. It's you.
He doesn't tell us where she is.
I don't know. I'm not telling.
Let's make him wait, in darkness, till the bird arrives. The raven shall deal with him.
The raven?
He will make him talk. I'll get him. You watch the mill.
The raven belongs to the seer?
As soon as the sand runs out, the night herd will talk.
And his thread will break.
Oh! Nuri!
Geron, are you all right?
Those creatures. I'm trapped.
There's a shard lying here. It's very sharp.
Great.
I'll throw it down to you.
No, wait,
Do you have it?
No.
You should have caught it.
Nuri,
Who knows where it is now?
I can't see anything.
That's because there are no rainbow crystals here.
Can you come down to me?
There is no staircase, and there's this pale man outside.
Didn't you say you can collect moonlight?
I get sick if I use magic.
I know, but if I can't free myself fast, I'll be dead.
But just very briefly, all right?
I promise. Come over here.
I can see you. 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 I can see. I can. 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 I can see.
There. There's a hole way back there.
You said very briefly.
see that drum-like thing down there? Can you fix that for me? Nuri,
Garen, there's a beetle with 8 legs here.
that's just a spider.
Spiders have 12 legs.
Nuri, please, you have to focus now.
Okay.
Go to the hole in the middle.
Okay. Imp!
Can you fix it? Nuri. Ha! Now all I have to do is free my hands. Can you fix the scales? Ha! Got it.
Garen, I feel dizzy.
Just a little while longer, Nuri. I'm free. Now we have to deal with the creature somehow. That might actually work.
It's getting dark here.
Just a little while longer, Nuri. It's still sagging on the other side. There. Now the beast can come.
What if it can see in the dark?
I should camouflage the trap. All right. This has got to work. Nuri, now you can... Nuri? Damn. Nuri! Wake up! We have to go!
What? Where am I? Garen?
Climb down to me, will you?
I'm so tired. Let me rest a little while longer.
That's not possible. We have to go. We cannot stay here.
Garen, I don't want this anymore.
It's not a matter of wanting. We have to get away from here or something terrible will happen.
I can't. Just leave without me.
I've talked to the fairy scholar. I know how we can fix everything.
Really?
We'll take you back to your world.
No, never. I'll stay here.
It's the only way. You'll be safe from the seer there, and you'll be able to use magic properly. Plus, Andergast would be safe too.
Stop it, stop it, stop it!
Nuri.
Go away!
If we stay here much longer, the creature will come back. Or the raven. I don't have a choice. There's one other way. The scholar told me of a fairy gate up north at the end of the world. It leads to a magnificent realm far away from the seer. You'd be safe there.
What's the name of that realm?
Fanglari. Its name is Fanglari, and he told me where we can find the portal to get there too.
Fanglari?
Yes, but in order to get there you have to come down at once.
I can't.
It's just a small jump. Look, I'll catch you.
Build some stairs for me.
Some stairs? How am I supposed to build some stairs? All right, I'll think of something. I'll be back in a minute. Look, a stair. Come on now.
I don't know. I just want to sleep.
Nuri!
Tell me more about Fanglari. Is it beautiful there?
Fanglari is a realm full of magic. The sky is as green as the fields in spring, and the stars sparkle even in daytime.
I've never seen a green sky before.
And if you don't come down here soon, you never will.
What else is there?
Everyone's as free as a bird in Fanglari. Everybody can fly, even a human like me.
We could soar through the skies together. You and I.
There are even rainbow beavers, but only in summer. In autumn, they migrate south to a different realm. If you want to see them this season, we'll have to hurry.
That sounds odd. What else is there?
The most incredible thing is, every fairy can do magic in Fanglari, without any pain.
One wouldn't get exhausted? It really sounds like a different realm.
Everything's brimming with fairy magic in Fanglari. That's why you don't lose your strength, because you use the power already in the wind or the sea. You're one with the whole world.
That sounds marvellous. I want that.
Come down. I'll show you the way to Fanglari then.
I'll try, but I'll need a second stair.
All right, but then you'll come down for real, won't you?
I promise.
You're almost there.
What about Master Raven? We have to wait for him.
The Raven is dangerous. He's the seer's spy. We have to get out of here before he returns.
That's not true. Master Raven has always helped us.
Trust me, would I ever lie to you?
It's just that you never liked him.
You have to come with me, now.
Giron's words gave Nuri new strength. She wanted to know everything the fairy scholar had told him about the hidden realm. Where was it? Was it beyond the mountains? Was it beyond the swamplands? Why was it so secret? She imagined a land without time, without memories, and without future. A boundless land without a horizon. Giron's lie took shape, and in Nuri's head, the enchanted realm of Fanglari became real. Meanwhile, the river took the small vessel northward towards the smuggler's town, towards the stinking swamps of the Brinask marshes. Even Nuri didn't like it here. She had accepted that she had to leave Geron's world as long as the seer was trying to find her here. This made her sad again. But perhaps she could take Geron with her.
Why not?
Because it's impossible, Nuri. I have to go back to Andergast. Goswin? Meander Goswin?
What is so important in Andergast?
It is my home. Please open up. I'm sure this is the house Norta described to us.
Perhaps there's no one home.
There has to be someone. We need that prism thing. The fairy scholar said it's the key to Fanglari.
Are you looking for Meander Goswin? In that case, you're wasting your time.
How do you mean, sir?
Don't be so formal. Nobody here gives a hoot about that formality crap. They dragged Goswin from the Svelte, dead, about a year ago.
Who are you, anyway?
My name is Jar.
I am Geron, and this?
Is Nuri. And this is the first time in Inqui for both of you.
How?
How do I know that? I'm a good listener. I am the ear of the alleys, and their whispering conscience.
Impressive.
I can provide you with one or two other items, too.
Who did that to Goswin?
He himself did, of course, like so many other townspeople.
And what's really behind that?
No, it's easy to make the most diverse of enemies in Inqui. Smugglers, whale hunters, Thorwalians. You can ask over there at the bathhouse if you want to know more. If you're lucky, the bathwoman will spill the beans for free.
Goswin was in possession of a prism. Do you know anything about it?
A prism? Without me hearing the tingle of coins in my pocket, all I can tell you is that he had one. What do you know about it?
Well, not much really.
You're cautious, eh? And damned right you should be.
See you later.
Watch your back.
Who throws out a valuable hand mirror like that? Ah, it's cracked.
I looked the other way in exchange for one favor or another.
Do what you want, floppy hat.
Your life, not mine. What? Perhaps I really shouldn't look.
Nuri! You'd better not have any more.
Let's go in.
Wait. You'd better wait outside, Nuri.
Why?
I'll have a look to see if the coast is clear first.
All right. You ask for the prism. I'll ask the dreamy man about Fanglari.
Hurry up, will you? I have to deliver a message.
First, dear Minka will deal with nasty wound.
Arokin will kill me. I have to go now. I'll come back.
You stay put, child. The wound might get infected otherwise. Message can wait.
Wait! I plan to be in the shark's tooth with my new bow by now.
With bad wound, you cannot make love, child.
Now he'll be sitting there in the trough, getting all jittery.
Ahoy there, matey. Get into the Blackwater.
No thanks.
Afraid of water, are we?
Aren't you the messenger's boyfriend?
Whose boyfriend?
The woman who's being tended to right now.
Oh, yes, of course. Ryard is my name. I'm a seafarer.
Geron,
From Andergast, right? I can tell from the accent. Been there once. Rotten town. Lots of pigs' droppings. Unfriendly king, but a sweet maidservant. Oh, what rigging she had. Her name was, Shit, I forgot. I only have eyes for...
The messenger.
Right you are.
What message does your girl have to deliver?
A message for Harm, the honest merchant. But it's my policy to stay out of these things. I don't want to walk the plank.
Who is this Araucan?
The king of the Ghostlight Hill. He also has a stone figurine exhibit up there now. Animals made of stone. The damn critters look like they'll charge at you any moment. But it's closed right now.
This Harm seems to be an important man.
He seems to be. He's doing business with Alwyn Aroken.
And what else?
Don't ask too many questions, ship's boy. All I want to do is bathe my salmon here.
See you later. I have a few questions.
Just what I needed.
So why don't you let me deliver the message?
Are you bonkers? I reckon we'll have me drowned in the Svelt 3 times if he finds out.
He doesn't have to.
But he will. Believe me.
You should watch your sweetheart more carefully.
What?
He's messing around with a pretty girl.
A girl?
Don't you turn around now, unruly child.
I don't believe you anyway. I can trust him. I know that.
I was finished anyway.
And Garen will be coming to Fanglari with me. The only thing he doesn't know yet is if... There he is!
Say, Nuri? There's someone in the bathhouse taking a bath all by himself. Perhaps you could chat with him a little while.
Is the coast clear now?
Yes.
And suddenly everything went dark.
Nuri!
There was no laughter anymore. And no colours.
Who said that you should jump into the bathtub with him?
But I can't remember why. I forgot everything.
But I didn't even say anything. Spick and span. Since when did I start looking so tired around the eyes? Here, you can watch your sweetheart through the mirror.
Oi, give it to me! What's that tart doing there? I dare him to try anything with this made-up doll. Now he's in for some trouble.
Will you hold still, child?
And will you hurry up already?
The message for this Harm guy.
I'll kill him!
But don't let them catch you, child.
Hey. Slow down, Sonny. What's your business here?
I have to speak to Harm.
Speak to Harm is what the weed wants. Well. And why, pray tell?
I bring a message from Araucan.
You? Show me. Well. I've never seen you here before. Are you new?
Yes, that's right. Now let me pass.
The watchwords first.
Watchwords?
Yep. What is the profession of the Honourable Master Arm? Which animal does the Honourable Master Arm like best? What wine does the Honourable Master Arm like best? Well, spill. What is Arm's profession?
Harm is an honest merchant.
Very well. Next question. Which animal does a generous Master Arm like best?
Kraken newts. 8-armed kraken newts.
Buzz off, you weed. Tell a rockin' he shouldn't send another greenhorn like you.
Do you need anything?
Who's Merchant Harm?
Yes, the beloved, honest merchant Harm. His dealings always have two sides to them. On the one side, there are the beneficiaries. On the other side, there are the dead bodies.
And what exactly does he do?
At some point, he started selling strange stone figurines to Alwyn Aroken, the king of the underworld. Made a fortune doing that. Ever since, he's been involved with smuggling, too. But nobody knows exactly what he wants, because he never leaves his ship.
Let's go back to Harm. Do you know which animals Harm likes best?
Which animals? That's rich. Harm doesn't like anything besides himself and his dear money.
Which wine does Harm like best?
How should I know? Red Gurren, perhaps.
Another question. See you later.
Watch your back.
I always wanted to do that. That must be a kraken newt. There's something creepy about this figurine. Good thing Nuri isn't here. have disturbing dreams even without this booze, but maybe I can use it as a bargaining token. Will you take us for this booze? Wait for us here. I need to acquire a compass first. Are you the ferryman? Do you travel the swamp as well? What's with the mumbling? Can't you speak properly? Oh, I see. I am sorry. So, any luck yet? Can you give me one of your fish? Just one fish, that's all. See you.
Hey. Slow down, Sonny.
Harm has to receive the message at once.
Profession, favourite animal, wine. Well, spill. What is Harm's profession?
Harm is an honest merchant.
Very well. Next question. Which animal does a generous master arm like best?
Harm loves money.
Yes. And what's that in the smuggler's banter? Can't a Rockin even brief his messengers sufficiently? Buzz off, snotface, and learn how to talk like an honourable smuggler.
Interested?
What? Where did you get that?
Do you know it, perchance?
He's asking if I... Why, of course I do. It was stolen from me. Give it to me.
I'll think of something I want in return first.
Very well. You seem to have already learned how things work around here.
You teach me smuggler's banter, and I'll give you the newt.
Deal. Show me. Excellent. That's excellent.
Yes, it's really nice. And now for the smuggler's banter.
All right. I've got a piece of paper here with the most important expressions written on it. All you have to do is interpret them the right way.
If this is just a worthless shred of paper...
What then? Come on, take it.
See you later.
Watch your back.